Learn and play guitar. With Pauric Mather, you can do this.
In this video, we are going to look at the chord change from A minor to C. As with all our videos, when we work on the chord hand, if you're new to learning guitar, you will find it much easier if you place your capo on the first fret. Also, let's make sure our hand position is good, thumb on top. We need our triangular space in between, and we need our clawed hand. Can you now put your second finger on the middle of the fourth string, second fret, and press it quite hard? And can you practice sliding to the corner of the fret and back to the middle? You can hear I'm not just doing this, skimming it, I'm pressing quite hard on this. You can hear that. Can you pause the video just for a moment and practice that? Let's set up A minor guitar chord. When we're changing to C, we will be moving the third finger to the fifth string, third fret. That's all. The first and second fingers are in the same position for both A minor and C. So we're just moving this finger over. And we're not moving to the corner of the fret. 3 frets is a very long stretch, even for experienced guitarists. The middle of the fret is fine. If you look closely here, you will see that I'm doing a C chord across 2.5 frets. It's much, much easier to do this. As well as that, I'm sliding the second finger across so that I don't have to reach much at all with the third finger. So I'm not like this trying to get this across here, which is what a lot of beginners do. Sliding this across, and if you look very closely, you will see that the first finger even moves a little bit with that. It pulls that as well right into the corner. When you're changing back to A minor, you will do the reverse. You will slide back to make room and just drop the third finger onto the third string, second fret. Can you now pause the video for a moment and practice sliding the finger and also A minor to C chord change? If we look again at this chord change, it looks very simple when it's done quickly, but you will notice that the thumb is not moving here. It's actually lightly touching the 6th string, and it's not in like that. It's just doing barely enough to mute the string. Also, the position, I'm maintaining the position. A lot of beginners would be like this, but you see that I'm maintaining this good big hand, big clawed hand. So your hand and fingers should always feel big and clawed when you're playing guitar chords, which leaves me only to slide the finger and pop the third finger up. And that's how easy that chord change becomes in the end. A minor to C. By keeping the little finger connected in some shape to the third, that makes other chord changes then easier to do from that point. A minor and sliding back to C chord and across. It will sound like this. A minor, C, A minor. When you're practicing the chord change with your rhythm hand, always include the little gap that I mention in all of my videos. If you watch this very, very slowly, you will see there's an upstroke happening during the change of the chords on one side. Watch this very carefully from A minor. So I was strumming the strings up as my fingers were sliding into position. so that when I'm to strum the C, I just have to drop that in. It makes it so much easier to get the change. The same in reverse. Do you see the way I was strumming here but doing the chord change, or most of the chord change, while I was doing the last upstroke? So I only have to come from here to get it. If I strum it a little faster, listen for the extra sound in between both chords. You can hear the sound. During the last upstroke, I'm doing most of the chord change. I'm almost in position then, so that makes it much easier.